Well, welcome to Ena Lake, Saskatchewan.
Sometimes you gotta put in a work, tip it on back and get right back down to earth. Soak up that full moon high, find yourself lost in a never-ending sky full of stars and feet in the dirt. It's giddy on up and get right back down to earth.
Whoa. Oh, bring it to the shore, bring it to the shore. Bring it to the shore. Oh. Keep it in the water.
Yeah. What did I tell you, Mr. Kissel?
Look at that. Second cast.
Look at that. Hey?
Cats.
Where did I?
Look at that. Thanks for teaching me how to cast.
So we were sitting here the one day and we were waiting for the plane to come in. And I said, took him onto the shore, had him cast a few, and then I said, you go on the end of that dock and just cast right out towards that tree and you'll catch a fish. So I told that story to Brett. Boom.
And he got a second cast.
So the little guy gets on the dock to leave and he comes up to me and goes, thanks for teaching me how to cast.
There you go.
Come on, buddy.
Right on the dock.
Here we go. 3, 2.
What just happened is Brett just caught more fish in 2 casts than Jordan has caught in the last 3 full days of fishing.
Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
The lead. Always taught growing up to give the less fortunate. So if Brett wants to play crib with a big time all-star, you take the time of the day and you give it back to the good public. That's where we're at here.
And you know what? And honestly, I am. I'm really grateful to be playing with Jordan Walsh, who, what's lower than junior B hockey? Like, I don't know. I guess he played bantam or whatever, and so good for him, but he was never even good enough to play junior B. So they're like, we feel bad for the guy, so we'll give him an announcement job. He didn't even realize that there actually was no radio station to call the game. They just gave him a headset, and it was like, here, call the game, and boy, did he ever feel like he was Jack Michaels out there.
Sounds like Brett.
He wants me to thank him for being with an all-star? Sure.
Sounds like him when he goes on stage. What do you have, Brett? 6. Okay, we can live with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it.
54.
Pair of 6.
Just better than you, man. Just accept it. It's okay, I learned from you. Well, you know, we came out pretty strong, to be fair, and the boys held it all the way through. We didn't really trail once, and I thought that was very important. Big ups to our goaltender. Come on, you can't. I mean, we're going in full send, absolutely on top, banging on all 6, getting pucks in deep, and again, can't stress enough how easy it is.
All right, well, thank you for your time. Good luck in the finals.
Thanks. We're gonna need it. Good luck.
I just drank all his coffee.
Oh, that's a move. I have been absolutely tooling Kissel at crib this whole trip, which has never happened, so I'm very excited. But I'm also smart enough to know 2 things. 1, he is better than me. 2, it's eating him alive. So I'm up like, I don't know, 100, 150 bucks. I'm only playing him for like $20, $25 a game because I know that he wants to just keep going and going and going until he breaks even, and then it's irrelevant, right? It's not gonna happen, Brett. It's just not gonna happen. I'm in the lead, and I'm not giving it up easy. Now, we're gonna catch a bigger Laker than what Derek's caught, and that's gonna eat him alive. It's not gonna be Jordy Walsh, baby. So this is our last day. I haven't caught a big fish yet, but that's my own fault. I'm not that great at fishing. What I do like about this setup, though, is with the little experience fishing that I do have, it's always been jigging back home for walleye. Today we're jigging just for lake trout, so it's kind of the same theory. The team here at Ena has taken such great care of us. Johnny's gonna get me on a big fish today. I can already feel it. The day is young.
On the move again.
Pig. Let him drive. Let him go. Okay.
Reel.
Holy
If you want to switch, we're not gonna lose a fish.
Buddy, big fish. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Put your fingers in the middle of the reel. Yeah. Keep pressure. Tight. Keep pressure. Tight. Right up.
Back up.
There we go, buddy. There we go. She's at 30 feet. See her on the grab. That's a big fish, buddy.
Fine, Walshy. Rod tip up when you bring her in.
There we go.
Boys!
Ace Guy Johnny, baby.
Woo!
That's a good fish.
There we go. Let's check her out, boys.
What a fight, eh? That's gotta be your biggest. Oh. We are on the spot.
What? Let's check this fish out here.
Ace Guy Johnny putting us on the big ones, baby. And they get even bigger than this. For me, this is a PB. Now let's go beat it. Can't thank you enough, though, my friend. This is awesome. This is as good as it gets. Dude, Ace. Yeah, go nice.
Yeah, let her go nice.
Okay.
Don't grab her.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
Easy enough.
I'll just let her warm up for 5 minutes here or so.
Obviously, there's many things we love about Ena Lake, but we love what they stand for. And we're really proud of our partnership with AHIA, Bob Grzecki and his entire team. So we want to do things ethically, we want to do things sustainably, and we want to do everything the right way. So we learn as we go, especially a guy like me who spends a lot more time on the stage than I do out in the backwoods, obviously. But spending time with Steven and obviously in a lot of Zoom calls with Bob Grzecki and his team at AHIA, we're learning a lot of really great things. So here at Ena Lake Lodge, so we've clipped the barbs, correct? Steven, it's all catch and release, it's all sustainability here, and I love the program.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, for us, the fishery's been around for a long time. Want to ensure it's here for our kids, another couple of generations. So we barbless or pinch the barbs. It's all catch and release. Fish handling is so important, especially for the big trout. Some of them are 50, 60 years old, and the last thing we want is have is any additional fish stress. So get it back in the water as quickly as you can, get a great picture, and leave it for someone else to catch another day.
Brett and I had a great day of fishing. His biggest goal, and he said a bucket list item, was to chase a monster northern pike. So we went on the hunt and it was phenomenal. The morning was slow. He caught about 10 pike, but nothing big for him to write home about. But in the afternoon, we found a beautiful bay and was spot fishing northern pike. And as the waters are so clear, it's part of a beautiful river system. I think for Brett specifically to see 35-inch northern pike swimming on the bottom of the thing and trying to spot fish and pick them off, for me, it was an incredible amount of joy because he was so excited. And we nailed a bunch of them, and I think he would have be very, very proud of the big fish he caught today.
In the last couple of years, obviously through the ups and downs of everything that we've had in the last almost 2 years, it's hard to find a moment where I've been this consistently happy. Happy, laughing, happy, laughing, happy, laughing. No problems, no stress, just happiness and laughter. So here's the happiness and laughter. Thank you. Cheers, everybody.
Down to that, my friend.
I cannot. Thanks for the great wine. Cheers.
I was that way too, and then I met Barry.
He's the guy that did it in your bed.
3 ounces per. It definitely 4 ounces per. It's 3 is too many.
You have to watch the outdoor parties, and it's just wonderful to watch the river move.
No, I honestly think
Hold it. Like when I left?
Yeah.
On our way to Whirlwind.
Oh my goodness.
I felt wind as we're taking off. And I thought my door didn't touch.
Oh, this is good.
So I reach out and I go to Matthew like this.
So tonight I made chicken Valentine. So what I've done is I've taken chicken and I smashed it out. I made a little pesto with some roasted red peppers, some fresh herbs, so some thyme, some rosemary, some garlic, some cilantro, salt and pepper, a little lime juice. And then sitting on top of that, some roasted potatoes that I've roasted in duck fat, and then some bell peppers, and then a little demi-glaze just to bring it all together.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you. Let's give a round of applause.
Yes.
really truly about the idea of creating an experiencing environment unlike any other, with obviously amazing people. They end-to-end, great fishery, great hospitality, the whole works. Now at the time, it was my dream and my passion, and brought together 12 great partners, Rick and Barry, and another 10 partners that aren't here today. But as it evolved, and we brought our families up here and created these wonderful experiences, we've now created this membership program for more people, to bring people up here together, celebrate, and create incredible experiences. As we built the membership program, we dedicated a very few spots for what's called our first honorary membership program. And honorary members are meant to be for people, someone that has created their intent to do good to humanity, create joy in people's lives, create experiences, and create wonderful things. And so for our first honorary member, we would like to honor Brett Kissel. It's solidified, and talking to my partners, and on behalf of all of us, our team, is to welcome as our first honorary member. And that's someone that has done great in the world for fishing, for music, for philanthropy, and so many other things. So we're going to be honored to have you as our first honorary member. As a true cowboy, we have some whiskey here for a shot of whiskey for our toast. And we have a little presentation here for Brett here that we'll go over here to keep with you, signed by myself and Ed, our general manager. Ena Ed, of course, as you know him by
guys here. And you put it in the net. That's right.
As long as you're not inducting him as a guy.
Cheers, gentlemen. Thank you. Oh, buddy, thank you so much, Barry.
And in all sincerity, it wouldn't have happened for the Backwoods Backstage team. You guys are truly what you exemplify, creating amazing experiences for people and showing the world what you can do. So thank you to all of you for being here. And again, just an absolutely amazing experience. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers, everyone. This is one of the best experiences I've ever had. And all of my travels and I put this right up with, the joy that I had getting a chance to play the Grand Ole Opry and, travel and, do a lot of really, really incredible things through music. But we've done really cool things through the show, but we've not done something this incredible. So this just solidifies it. So I'm going to put this up in my house and I'm going to look at it every day. And I'm going to think about, okay, so when can I come back down?
Exactly. When you're going to come back.
When can we all? Yeah, thank you. Right. I'll never forget it. I don't think any of us will. No. So it hangs up like this. To all my incredible friends at Ena Lake Lodge, this is one of the most extraordinary experiences I've ever had.
I saw this sitting around the last couple of days, but I never expect to sign it and leave it here. Those are the plays to hang out. So this will go on our wall.
And it is to be played. And it is to be played. It's a Sharpie. It won't get smudged.
For your final dessert tonight, this has been a very popular cake up here. This is a banana cake, and then there's a little bit of triple berry coulis in the middle, and also the triple berry coulis on the bottom, and then a little bit of cream cheese icing just to round it out. So please enjoy. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Amazing meal. Thank you. And to everybody else. Justin and the team. Thank you for everything.
Well, we got a good pike on. When you got, awesome team like this here with Michelle and Johnny and cameraman Brody and I just out killing some time. I know we leave in like an hour and a half. I didn't want to leave. We only had a couple hours. We mixed in some fishing with Ace Guides, Michelle and Johnny. Got her done, and unfortunately we got to head back to reality. We got a bird to catch back at the lodge, Edmonton bound. What an amazing trip. I really, really wish it didn't have to come to it.
When the Backwoods Backstage crew decided to come up here, we wanted to add a really special element to it, and we have within the Northwest Territories some fresh, amazing tourism licenses of these incredible lakes. So we set up to be there for 2 of our first days. It's been fished 4 or 5 times. And our fishery really consists of lake trout and northern pike. Those are our 2 fish species, and we are considered a trophy lake. So within this lake, there's some monsters, but flying up to Whirlwind the past few days up in Northwest Territories has been remarkable. We caught together some phenomenal fish, had amazing times. It's only a 20-minute float plane ride from here, and amazing to get Brett Kissel on his first lake trout trophy, 39 inches in the first 2 hours of arrival, which doesn't happen every time, but that was meant to be. I think what's unique about the Ena experience is, in addition to it being float plane access only, there's no roads, no ice roads to even get here in the winter. Everything we see around here is brought in by float plane. So when you arrive here, people expect the fishing to be good. And our team, our guides work incredibly hard to get our guests on fish every time. But the one thing that is particularly special is the hospitality experience. So full-time chef, we have a 1-to-1 staff to guest ratio. Each person has their own individual lodge with 2 beds and a bathroom. You have your main lodge, an indoor-outdoor area, the games room. So when you come here, you can be virtually guaranteed an amazing hospitality experience that's unlike anything else in the north that we are incredibly proud to be able to present and share with people who come up from around the world to come to Ena Lake. Just want to say thanks to the Backwoods Backstage crew. Honestly, a great group of guys, so relatable, had so much passion to be up here, and we had a remarkable time. I want to thank them for coming up and being a part of this experience, and we can't wait to have the whole group back in the future.
The whole trip for me started at the float plane. Never been on a float plane before, and we hop in there and fly over this beautiful country, and it's lake after lake after lake after lake, and excitement level goes way up, and then we land in this beautiful place, and from walking right off the dock, seeing the boats lined up, seeing the sign, getting greeted like we did, one of my best fishing experiences that I've ever had in my life. And I've done a lot. I've fished with a lot of guides before, and you can tell the strength of a guide by their excitement level when their clients catch fish. And these guys are fantastic. They work so hard. And we had a couple of hours where it was slow. You just see their wheels turn, like, how do I get these guys on fish? They are 100% here to ensure the success of the people they fly up here. So very good experience, and 10 out of 10 rating as far as I'm concerned. At the end of the day, life's all about experiences. You know, some people make millions and some people don't. But when you sit down when you're 80 and you're having those conversations, it's always going to be about, remember Ena Lake, remember this, remember that trip we went on here, remember. So when I go, I want my life to be full of memories, and to do it with you guys have just been fantastic.
Out of all the trips I've been on, this is one that I'm going to hold near and dear to my heart for a number of reasons, and I can tell you all about it. You can see all about it on this show, but you just need to experience it to really understand that true Ena Lake touch. Unbelievably amazing trip, and I can't wait to come back.
Well, you know, truthfully, I had no idea what to expect coming to Ena Lake. I mean, I know we're in the middle of nowhere. I know we're coming here to fish, but little did I know that we were going to come to a world-class resort. World-class fishing is my first time ever fishing for trout. I mean, we've done a lot of pike fishing in the past, but never trophy pike on a trophy lake like this. So given what my expectations were and what they actually ended up being, they blew it out of the water. We had the time of our life here. The chefs, the bartenders, the whole entire staff here with the guides, everything was above and beyond. And as a whole, everything was tied and wrapped together perfectly, exactly what somebody would want in a fishing club retreat.
It's hard to pick the best memory from the trip, whether it was landing in on the float plane a day late because I had media to do, and dropping a line in the water, John saying, do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, and boom, I caught a 39 lake trout. Everybody's telling me this is a once-in-a-lifetime fish, and this is my first freaking cast, and I catch a 39. So obviously the pictures are great, the camaraderie, like everybody is loving it. And then we come back, and the very next day we go out and we go hiking and to this wonderful little lake that's kind of connected to Ena through a couple different channels. And the adventure that we had, hanging out with Steven and obviously Rylan, who Rye nicknamed him Whiskey, and we're catching pike again, first cast. Or was it the best time where I'm like, hey, let's do a countdown. I got a good feeling, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, got one. Like, you can't write this stuff. Or I think one of my favorites was Ena Ed is like, yeah, you can just catch a fish right off the dock. Every lodge says that. Say, yeah, you can just catch a fish off the dock. And I catch my biggest pike right off the dock with this 5 of diamonds. So this is what I'm going to say about Ena Lake. You know how in the service industry or hotel hospitality you have 5 stars? I'm giving Ena Lake a 5 of diamonds. Hey, it's Brett Kissel, and this is our team from Backwoods Backstage. And obviously, oh no!
Dude, he's not coming to. They work.
I thought it was. They work. I thought it was a legitimate. Mustang survival. You guys could save me in the water. If only you could save me from this group. I'm looking for a new TV show on Sportsman. I'll stay at Ena anytime, but I'm looking for a new group.